Okay, so I literally just logged on and I was met with this. I hate the way it sounds. Why does everything sound so, like, muffled? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but everything sounds really muffled and it's honestly just like, it's not okay. This is episode 4 of my Restart series, so if you haven't seen the first couple of episodes, I will have them linked up here for you, as well as down in the description. I know everyone has been asking where is part 2 where my boyfriend plays Star Stable. He is very, very busy and he does work really, really hard, and honestly, I am so proud of him and so grateful for him. But because of that, it does take us a little while to film the episodes with him. So expect to see that next week, but that's just why it's been taking a while. It's just because he's a busy man and he works real hard. So anyways, I don't really have much else to say before we get started, so let's just skip right to the episode. I actually finally did enough reputation where I can do this last race thingy. So we're gonna talk to Stacy and finish up these quests. You've really excelled at our training session so far. If you and Lost Rain think you're ready, I'd like to invite you to try something a bit trickier. A proper show jumping course, like you might encounter at a competition. Are you ready? Then let's begin. I think this quest might trigger a bunch of like other quests with the Bobcats, like Loretta freaking out about I forgot what, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm honestly kind of hoping it doesn't, because I'm pretty sure the other quests, like little set that I want to do, takes kind of quite a while, so I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's fine. You and Lost Rain handled yourselves like second show jumpers. If you want to practice on this course again, I'm offering training sessions every Monday through Thursday. I'm looking into hosting more difficult training sessions during the weekends. Compared to what you'll come across in the competition world, this course is still pretty basic. If you want to take your skills to the next level, you'll have to travel elsewhere in Jorvik. I hear the riding arena near Silver Glade has some especially challenging courses. Of course, I hope you'll keep training here with the Bobcats. You've been my favorite student. Don't tell her I said so, but Loretta could learn a thing or two from you and Lost Rain. Well, thanks. Oh no, she's still there. Okay, so it doesn't trigger it yet. I might have to like build up some more reputation and whatnot, but I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna we're gonna talk to Maya so we can get the circus quest started, because I do know that if you don't do these, you won't be able to continue in Silverglade. So I'm gonna get these out of the way as quickly as I can. I don't suppose you lost a horse. A big foofy girl with a black coat. A draft horse, I think. Sorry, I can't be more specific, but we don't see a lot of horses like that around here, especially not ones with an attitude like that. She's so... You know what? You should probably just go check her out for yourself. See if you can find any leads about who she belongs to. I'd rather get this sorted before the boss finds out. We've got a lot of new arrivals here at the riding camp who don't know their way around horses the way you do, so it's sort of a liability thing. She's over at the dock on the beach just west of here. Oh my... Oh no. I've never seen anyone actually like stuck in place like that before. Like that horse is still. That's kind of wild. Okay. Anyways, I have never seen that before. This must be the horse Maya was talking about. There's a note attached to the bridle. Property of the amazing Yidris. If found, please return to Nilmer's Highland along with any cargo and you shall be rewarded handsomely. P.S. In case of stubbornness, use cookies. P.P.S. But not too many, no matter how much she begs. The question marks above her head are gone. That's interesting. See, I know they were there not that long ago. So that's very, very new change. I wonder if these quests got updated. That would be kind of interesting. Stop. Do not tell me who you are. The amazing Idris knows all. I am Idris. Idris the amazing, the magnificent, the phenomenal. Call me anything you wish as long as it's not ordinary. And you must be Xanthippe, Josephine, Zoria, Vendella. I must have a little psychic power after all. A great fool once said the noblest art is that of making others happy. And that is is just what I intend to do here in Jorvik, make people happy, and who knows, perhaps someday the joy I bring can spread to the entire world. Wouldn't that be grand? How do I hope to spread my gospel of delight? By following in the footsteps of the aforementioned fool, a circus. And what a circus it shall be, magic, miracles, mischief, your very dream will come true, and of course, this being Jorvik, there will be a special place for horses. But I cannot do it alone. That is why I sent dear Z on a very important mission. Did you find what I asked for, my four-legged friend? Vendella, if you would be so good as to open the box and place the contents on the pedestal there, I will show you another good trick that I know. Voila, a simple wooden mask. Masks are one of the many powerful forms of magic. They allow one to become someone else. They can render the wearer's true self invisible, so perhaps this mask is not so simple after all. I really hate this dude. He's so creepy. Zin, what a right proper fool you are. It's no wonder you're my favorite companion. Of course, Z, you're also my favorite. We are all one big happy family of misfits. No need to be jealous. Zin, say hello to our new friend Vendella, brought into our circus as if by destiny. Now, don't be shy. Mercy, my sweet. Now that we are all properly introduced, let us get down to the brass tasks. The four of us are going to build a circus together. Actually, make that five of us. Lost Rain is part of the family now too. First up, the big top. Vendella, if you wouldn't mind pulling the tent out of the crate over there. It's not there, is it? Hold on, I know it's around here somewhere. Whoops, well, one of those has to be the right one. Step to it, Vendella, find our tent. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I actually have to get off Lost Rain for this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm pretty sure it's this one. No. Okay, then it's this one. Yeah. Don't ask me why I know which one it is. I really don't want to talk about it. I've done this too many times. It's honestly not okay. Where did the other boxes go? Smoke and mirrors, my little flea. But more importantly, we have our tent. Our big top is looking rather little. This won't do at all. Other friends are coming. Many friends. Friends who require a proper venue. Turning this humble bundle of cloth into a big top will take a true team effort. We need permits, pegs, and poles. Z, will you help Lost Rain haul logs to support our tent? Zin, you can prepare the rigging. Vendella, it is clear you have a gift for opening boxes, so I want you to focus on that. I calculate that if we all work together, the circles will be ready in 6 days. No less. The work begins now. Must I do everything myself? Fine, but I'll remember this, you layabouts. Vendella, you might want to stand back. Magnifique, a perfect place for the wonders and delight, and there will be plenty of room for all my friends when they arrive. You must be eager to see what the mysteries lie inside our big top. Soon, my lovely, soon. There are a few more preparations to attend to first. Zin, would you be so kind as to fetch the... Zin, where did my fool run off to? Stay calm, Zin. Vendella will get you down. He's just so creepy. Oh my gosh. What is wrong, little dove? Did my fool frighten you without his mask? It is merely a trick of the light. I would tell you more, but a magician never reveals his secrets. How is it that my horse is a bigger prankster than my clown? I suppose every family has its quirks. Someone needs to get poor Zin's mask back from Z, and since the two of you hit it off so well earlier, it should probably be you. I'm definitely gonna, cheese this a little bit, because I don't feel like chasing her completely around, so I'm just gonna meet her up with her, you know? I don't know why I'm going this way either. I could have gone a bit of a quicker way, but it's honestly, it's fine. I'll meet up with her eventually along this path. Oh, she did not stop. She was stopping for nobody. What on earth? Okay, so apparently you can't click on her, you have to press E. So that's kind of irritating, but you know what? It's okay. Z reluctantly drops the mask. I should probably return this to Idris. Oh, the question marks are back. Well, that's funny, because, now I know her name. You know what? It's fine, actually. We should get my jester back in costume right away. A clown without his makeup is truly a frightening sight. Now, does everyone have their appearance sorted out? Lost Rain is looking a bit long in the face, but I suppose that can't be helped. Let's get back to making magic. Our big top is missing something. Of course, the cherry on top of our Sunday of Dreams, a luminous sign to welcome my guests to the show. Now, where did I put the sign? This is always so ridiculous to me, because it's literally he couldn't grab it, you know? He literally couldn't grab it, and also, come on, it's fine. Okay, anyways. Also, that is just floating there. How come I'm just noticing this? Or is that not? I don't know. Okay. Perfect. Our circus shall light up the night, bringing guests like moths to a flame. Yes, a conflagration of delights. We will put on such a show here, the likes of which this world has never seen, and I have you to thank. Let no one tell you that you're just another silly girl with a head for horses. Stick with me, my dear girl, and we'll bring down the house. It occurs to me that our circus will be a ball, but it is a bit off the beaten track. What kind of host would I be if I did not make life easier for our guests? One's time on this earth is so limited, we should make it easier to have a ball. That's it, a pumpkin. Ventella, you must fetch us a pumpkin, but where to find one? What's this? Unless my nose deceives me, the smell of nutmeg and allspice is wafting from the Moorland stables. Could it be someone's baking a pumpkin pie? Fate truly smiles on us, little flea. Follow the scent and find our mystery pie maker. Perhaps they can part with a pumpkin. Apparently everyone has an issue with these little like guide thingies. I know there's just like the smell that you're following, but my mom could not, like, she just thought it was wind, okay? And then my boyfriend thinks it is the most ridiculous way to guide someone down to where it's headed. But I have to disagree. I think this is honestly one of the most like unique little quest things in the game. Because it could just be sparkles, you know? It could literally just be the sparkles. But there's actual like scent trails to follow, and I think that's pretty cool, honestly. Except we're not gonna follow them because that's a very long roundabout way I'm not in the mood for. Why yes, I am baking a pumpkin pie. Why do you ask? You need a pumpkin? After baking my pies, I had exactly one pumpkin left over. I don't believe in coincidences. Fate meant for you to have this pumpkin, dear. Take it. No explanation necessary. Why, thank you, Mrs. Holdsworth. You are so kind. I honestly really love Mrs. Holdsworth. She's gotta be, like, my favorite character. I can't really think of anybody else, to be honest. Is that mean? Maybe. But you know what? It's fine. Did you find the pie maker? Of course you did. And you found our pumpkin. I'm a very lucky fellow. Fortune always smiles on my friends. Now, what are the magic words for transforming a pumpkin? Salagadula, Kalamazoo. Let's just go with the classic abracadabra. Our circus of dreams is coming together quite nicely, wouldn't you agree? More fun and games will follow, but for now I invite you to enter the big top as much as you wish. Ride, rehearse, prepare for the main event, my shining star, for when my friends arrive, I want you in the ring where you belong. I don't like the way you worded that. That's no thank you. My faithful fool Zin has gotten it into his head that he would like to put on a race. He read a book about rodeo clowns and selected a course from the Western tradition, a butterfly pole configuration used in Gymkhana. Butterfly, what a fitting metaphor for my circus, where dreams transform into reality. Would you care to give Zin's race a go? If I absolutely must. Also, why is Tan here? This needs to be fixed. There's no way she just hangs out in here all the time. Were the poles there before? That's why it looked like it was floating, because the poles weren't there. That makes more sense. Okay. Magnific. A veritable ballet on four legs. With you at the reins, Lost Rain is as graceful as a butterfly. I hope you will come back and race with us again. Oh, I haven't gotten one of these in a while. Yidris is the ringmaster of the Circus of Dreams up in Nilmer's Highland. I helped him build the circus after meeting his horse Z down in Moorland. Maybe help isn't the right word, as he seemed to have everything under control. It's almost like he was playing with me, and who are these friends he mentioned? Not more clowns like Zin, I hope. That guy sort of gives me the creeps. Whatever his true intentions are, it just created something truly amazing and beautiful, and I'm excited that I can ride in his big top. I'm not excited that I can. No, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. Quite frankly, no. I also keep forgetting that I got one for Tan and I never read it, so I'm gonna read it now. I got this actually kind of a long time ago, but it's fine. Tan, short for Tatiana, is Loretta's best friend and the co-leader of the Bobcat Girls Riding Club. I hear she's been coming to Moorland Stables every summer since she was 12 years old and finally moved to Jorvik to study riding full time. That is so inspiring. Tan is pretty helpful with the new girls at Moorland, even though she follows Loretta's lead in upholding the Bobcat's reputation for perfection. Anyways, what does he have? I have made a grave mistake. I didn't read any of this, and I don't get a choice to back out, so that's kind of unfortunate. It's fine. Gather round one and all, let the show begin. I feel kind of dumb. I thought I would have the option to back out. Like, he would be like, hey, you want to help? And I'd be like, nah, you know, just to see what it was. But this is fine. A little long in the tooth. Granted, there's a certain nostalgic appeal, but a desire to bring you something truly new. Let's try that again. Oh dear, what is this merry mishap? A bit early in the season, don't you think? I jolly well better send this gift back unopened. Do not despair, little flea, we are getting close. My third attempt will give birth to something astounding. Magnific. Vendella Las Rein, indeed all of Jorvik, gaze upon the miracle that now stands before us. My pinnacle of creation, a true one-of-a-kind marvel that could only happen at Yidge's Circus of Dreams. Now, don't be jealousy. You are both marvelous in entirely different ways. This new amazing creature will bear the name Zoni, a fantastical and beautiful creature only to be seen at the Yidge's Circus of Dreams. I forgot about the Zonies, to be honest. I never liked the Zonies, and the reason why is because they're the Jorvik starter pony model, which I despise. I really do despise them, to be honest. I cannot keep a wonder such as this for myself. This is a gift to be shared with the entire world, perhaps even with you. For a small adoption fee, you too could find the amazing Yidris Zoni in your possession. Who knows, it might even bring you a good fortune. Yeah, for a small adoption fee, aren't these things like 500 star coins? Yeah, 550. That's not small. I mean, it's smaller than usual, but that's not small, okay? Anyways, I'm sorry I kind of clicked through all that. I really thought it was gonna, like, give me an option to say yes or no. Lesson learned. I'm never gonna try that again. But, anyways, I'm glad that was relatively quick. I mean, we're only like 30 minutes in, at least into the recording. Hopefully we're only 15 minutes in on the actual video, but it does take me a while to like run around and stuff. So hopefully we're not actually 30 minutes in, but we are 30 minutes into the recording at least, which is very comforting. Because I know I have time to do the other stuff that I want to do. And I'm a little bit torn. I don't know if I want to just head to Silverglade or if I want to do the bridge quests. And quite frankly, I think I just need to do the Silverglade ones because poor Thomas has been waiting for me to take his little deed or whatever to Silverglade, and I just haven't yet. So I'm gonna finally help him out with that. Could you visit the Silverglade Village Town Hall for me? These copies of the deed should be kept there in case something ever happens to the original. There must never again be the slightest doubt that I own this land. Getting there is simple. Follow this path north, up the hill, and head in the direction of Silverglade Castle. It's a treasured historical building owned by the Silverglade family for generations. You can't miss it. Here are the documents. Hold on to them tightly. Yeah, I feel really bad. I didn't think it was going to take me this long to get to Thomas Moorland to do this quest. And honestly, if you really think about it, it's actually only been, this would be the 4th day, right? Because that's kind of like how the episodes work. It's like what I would get done in a day if this was all happening in real life. So like if I'm gonna go to Fort Pinta, I'm gonna like spend some time in Fort Pinta and like meet everybody and do all the stuffs and things there like I did in the last episode. So it's only been 3 days and this is the 4th day. So I feel like that would have given him enough time to think of like, okay, where do I want to put these documents so where they're safe? I don't know, it just makes sense. But in terms of like how often these episodes are released, it's been a minute and I apologize. Oh my goodness. Okay. But we finally made it to Silverglade, so that's pretty nifty. I literally haven't even been here once since I, technically actually unlocked it, so that's pretty cool. And what do we have here, young lady? A deed from Mr. Moorland. I see. I'll follow these away safely. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go through her thingies. I'm not gonna show any of this. This is just a tour of the clubhouse and whatnot, and the reason why I'm not showing this is because I'm literally just going to say, no, I don't want a tour, and then move on. Okay, so that's all done. Aren't I supposed to go to... Oh yeah, Harold does have a quest for me. Okay, let's take a moment to look at what we got now, because now I know that this is a mess. Because we've technically just unlocked a new area, and so that's going to cause a lot of problems here. So I need to look over this pretty carefully. For some reason, I need more wool as on a day timer. I don't know why. Is there like a quest that was removed with him? I don't know. Okay, anyways. There are a couple of quests that I don't recognize, and I don't want to, like, go too far into this. I don't know for sure if these are from the update today, but there's the Good, the Bad, and the Tumbly from Colton at Starshine Ranch. And there's Scott's Looking Jumpy in Ferngrove. That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure what those are, but I guess we'll find out eventually. I don't really want to go over to Starshine Ranch just yet. I do kind of want to stay in this general vicinity because this is where the main quests continue, so I don't want to like go too far away from the main quest. But technically what we should do is actually go do the mall quest, but why would I meander all the way over Fort Pinto from here, you know? So let's just continue on with some main quests. We'll talk to Harold, okay? This poor guy needs an update really badly. Mandela, I heard that it was you who saved Moorland from the terrible Mr. Kembo. Well done. I was just going to start making pizza cupcakes when I found that I was out of flour. Would you please get some for me? You should be able to get it from Barney at the silo. Pizza cupcakes worded like that sounds awful. If it's just like a pizza muffin, you know, like a pizza but like in the shape of a muffin, that's fine. But if it's like, I don't know, if it's like got frosting and that's like pizza flavored, that's awful. I want absolutely no part in that, okay? I'm good. Oh yay, they're broken again. The swathers have in fact stopped working. That's fun. I had to try it, okay? I had to try it. I didn't know this was back in game. Because you could just kind of run through them. Do you need to be taken care of now? That's the real test. Is it? No? Okay. Well, okay. Anyways, flour, you say. I don't have any flour, but I do have lots of grain. Will that do? Here you are. If you take this to Will over at the mill, you can grind it into flour. By the way, I heard that Mr. Kimball has started drilling for oil over at the Everone Fields. Too bad. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now I know to go to the Everone Fields after this. Why, thank you, Barney. Thank you for that wonderful tip you have given me. Hi, what can I do for you? Oh, you want to use the mill? Sure. Here's some fine flour. Take it back to that store. I would do his race right now, but I'll do it in a little bit. I feel like that quest should kind of like be kept unavailable for a little bit longer. Like maybe after I turn the flour, it should come available. I don't know. That's just me personally. You have my flour. Perfect. These will be some fine pizza cupcakes. Well, that's upsetting. Whatever. Okay. Moving on, I guess. We'll go talk to Mr. Kemble. I really thought that one was removed already. I've heard several different things of how these whole day timers are working, okay? I've heard that they've been completely removed, which is obviously incorrect. And then I've also heard that they're slowly removing them. But if they were slowly removing them, you would think they'd be a little bit farther in the process. And also, I have another account that's not completely done with like the available story quests yet. And that one doesn't have any day timers. I didn't hit a single day timer while playing through the story quest. So I think that actually might be the only day timer in the story quest, or one of the only ones. I think there might be another one, maybe when you're talking to the Baroness, but I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that it's very irritating. Either keep them in or get rid of them entirely, because it's just confusing at this point. It's like, why is there this random day timer for literally no reason? You know what I mean? Like some NPCs will say like, oh, give me a day, and then immediately it's available. I don't know, it's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm really glad Barney told us about Mr. Kimball, because this quest I always thought was kind of random, but it's not. It's actually in some dialogue, so that's pretty nifty. Well, what do we have here? So we meet again. Well, to be honest, I'm not very happy to see you again. So you really ruined my plans to bring down your little stable and build my condos there. Do you have any idea how much money I lost because of you? Are you going to try and ruin more things for me now? I mean, I would, but quite frankly, I can't. Because this is just kind of where this ends, but it's fine. Nothing will stop me from drilling oil here. Well, we get him to stop drilling oil, but he just doesn't move. This is why I always thought they forgot about Mr. Kemble, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna do like the little baby quests, like the race and then the lunging at Steve's farm. I'll do the lunging really quick. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna include, just because I don't think you guys want to sit there and watch me try to lunge my horse, because quite frankly, I'm awful at it, and I don't really like the lunging mechanics, like, at all, to be fair. Like, it's just, I don't know, I kind of hate it, but it's fine. Oh, that swather's moving. Well, that's good. At least they're not both broken. Anyways, I'll go do Will's race now, just to get that one out of the way. I am gonna do it without jumping a single time, because I want to get that achievement out of the way. Otherwise, I always forget about it. I always forget about that achievement, so I'm gonna make sure that I don't jump at all. If you don't know, there is an achievement in your little collections book, where you have to go through the entire, like, Will's Mill race without jumping a single time. I don't know. I just want to get it out of the way. Hello, Vandella. You know what? I feel that you love to compete with Lost Rain, am I right? I knew it. A long time ago, there used to be a racetrack around the windmill race here. The track is still there, even if it's hard to see. Do you think you can beat the old master riders on this track? You think you can? You certainly are confident. That's a good thing. But this is a tough track, so don't take a victory for granted. Get ready, and I will time you. Good luck. Let's go. I did get the achievement. I was worried for a second I wouldn't get it. Yeah, finish a windmill race without jumping once. Yeah, this hopless one right here that I keep reading as hopeless, which is really funny to me. Anyways, great riding, Mandela. It's certainly a joy to watch a master rider like you. If you want to try again, just let me know. See you. I thank you. Okay, because now I have 2 quests I don't really know where to put. I need to get over into Jarlaheim, which I need to do the way of the over the water quest, so fixing the bridge. And then I also need to get to the mall. And both of those things I have to have unlocked before I can continue with story quests. So I honestly might do them both in the next episode, but the problem is that once I do Way of the Water, I have to like go into Jarlaheim and do all of that. So I might just save those for next episode and just kind of do them in a way that makes sense, I guess. Like maybe I'll finish taking care of Harold and his pizza muffins or pizza cupcakes or whatever, and then do the Way Over the Water and then come back into the mall quests. I did forget this though, so I'm gonna do this really quick. I don't really know if it's gonna be anything to read. Quite frankly, I don't understand these like at all. I'm glad they finally fixed it though, because once upon a time it would literally keep you at okay, why did I say anything? Why did I even speak? It's fine. Have a seat, dear Vendella. Let Idris, the all-seeing, take you on a journey of the mind to see what destiny has in store. Brace yourself, Vendella. Your destiny is about to change. What sort of fortune do you seek today? A safer reading about horses or a deeper reading into the mysteries of your soul? I'll take the mysterious one. Oh, now it brings me in. Okay. Well, that's weird. Whatever. It's fine. This is no time to give in to shame. A swift friend needs your help. The path before you will be fruitless, so do not go alone. Seek out the help of a cosplayer, or perhaps a green seagull, for they can guide you safely along a precarious cliff. All will become clear in time. The fates have spoken. Will you heed what they have told you? Now fly away, little dove, and return tomorrow to see what fortune awaits. That doesn't make sense at all, but it's fine. It kind of does, because it can kind of be like implied that, you know, the friend that needs help is Linda, because that is kind of what we're working on this story quest, is getting Linda. So like it kind of makes sense, and I think that's what they were meant for, was to give you fortunes depending on where you were at in the story, but it just 9 times out of 10 literally makes no sense at all. But I think that's a pretty good spot to end the episode. So oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. It's fine. I don't really have much to say about this episode. Nothing really too terribly interesting happened. I do absolutely despise what Star Stable has done to the way the horses sound and like the hoof sound effects and whatnot. It's awful, and I don't understand why it sounds so muffled. But anyways, if you did like this, do be sure to give it a like and leave a comment below. It lets me know that I am putting out content that you guys enjoy, and thank you so much for watching, and with that I will see you in the next one.